Welcome to today's reflection on Psalm 72 verse 14, a verse that speaks of God's justice, mercy and unending love for those who are oppressed. Psalm 72:14. He will rescue them from oppression and violence, for precious is their blood in his sight. This psalm, attributed to King Solomon, is a prayer for the ideal ruler, one who embodies God's heart for justice. In verse 14, we see the promise of deliverance for those who suffer under oppression and violence. It reveals God's deep care for those who are marginalized, abused and broken. This verse reminds us that the Lord doesn't just see the suffering, He takes action, He rescues, He delivers. He steps into the darkest situations, offering hope where there seems to be none. The phrase, "For precious is their blood in His sight," tells us that every life matters deeply to God. The suffering of the oppressed isn't forgotten or overlooked. It is sacred to Him. As followers of Christ, we are called to reflect this heart of God. Just as He rescues and defends, we are called to stand with those who suffer, to be His hands and feet, to bring light into the darkness. Today, take a moment to remember that God is actively working in the world to rescue the oppressed. You can be part of that mission. Together, let us walk in His footsteps, knowing that no act of love is too small and no one is forgotten by Him. Psalm 72 verse 14, He will rescue them from oppression and violence, for precious is their blood in His sight. Thank you for joining us in this reflection. May you walk in the confidence of God's justice, and may His love guide you today. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, like and share.